Deck check time, duelists. Well, duelists, as I said, it's deck check time. I would have posted this Sunday, April 6th, but unfortunately, I was shopping and had to take care of things. I mentioned that in the progress report. So, here's the thing. All right, this ban list is already in effect by the time you're watching this, and I'm not happy with these bans. Now, you guys know that I recently been getting into the shark deck. So, seeing Bahamut Shark banned, let me just first say fuck you very much to all Mermail Atlantean players for getting shark banned. 'Cause this is you guys doing that. Like, this is you guys. And now when you look at shark, so where does this take shark? Okay? Like, some of you have been playing Abyss Dweller. My shark decks have not been playing Abyss Dweller. You know, you don't need Abyss Dweller in shark. Bahamut Shark, on the other hand, that set up your negates. And when it comes to your negates, you're gonna have to figure out how to get to your negates without locking yourself into water if you want to go into UDF, or you're gonna have to go into more rank 5 plays. And one of the things that I did in the most recent Shark deck profile was use Xyz Revive Splash. And you can Xyz Revive Splash into Triple D High Wave King Caesar on the opponent's turn to have your negates for that. But I think what's going to happen now for Shark is you're going to have to lean more towards the rank 5s to go into, again, Triple D, High Wave King Caesar, maybe to Exceeds Armor Fortress. I was so ready to do a Shark deck profile based on this. I was waiting for this and, getting some Maze of the Master, which I still haven't managed to obtain. But now I got to go back in the lab. I think I'm either gonna roll more 5s into this play, but yeah, like 2 Bomba Shark and 2 Toad, that is almost 30. That's 1/3 of the extra deck essentially that I've got to tweak around. And you want to know what's funny about this, and I know I want to say it right, is that we're getting some more extra deck shark stuff. So for the time being, until we get the new, what is it, Vice Shark for Chaos 32, which will give it negates, we're kind of gonna have to figure out how to do, like I said, double wave or triple D wave High King Caesar, or get to UDF without locking yourself in the water. Like, if you can figure that out, and I gotta go back in the lab and cook this up, it's not fun. Link decoder for Malice. Let's just be real. There are other Link ones that are Cyburst, like Link Devotee, for example. So you could just switch out to Link Devotee. You won't get the benefit with Link Decoder. And apparently Nightmare Griffin is like that. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see how Dread Guy plays Angry Crystal Beast now with Nightmare Griffin being banned. So yeah, bans are a big deal. Now this. Bonfire going to 1. Everybody saw that coming. I would have put this to 2, but all Bonfire's limiting did was it forced everybody to play 7th Tachyon. And that's what Ryzeal's going to do. They're going to spend the money for 7th Tachyon, and it's already going up to 60 something bucks a head. Actually, let me check on that real fast. Let me check on that real fast. Look at that. That is wild. Seventh Force. What the hell? That was in. That's in LD10. Oh, geez, I have to look at that now. Like Seventh Force, I'm gonna have to look into this. But like Seventh Tachyon going to $68. Seventh Ascension went down. Like, not many people are playing Seventh Ascension, but this right here, this is what Bonfire being limited has done. They've literally gotten people going to Seventh Tachyon. So live up right here. So $70. This dude has 10 of them. Turtle Rock Gaming. Kudos to you. 10 seventh tachyons at $70 a piece. That's a $210 play set. That is a $210 play set. Suck the fattest of hogs. Remember, folks, if you don't have the seventh tachyons and seventh ascension, you can always go the kaiju package for shark. Oh, it hurts so bad. Now, this is another thing. Bishop Druid's Worm, people wanted that banned, but seeing it limited is whatever. D Shifter, that's a malice hit. That's a malice hit. But it doesn't just hit malice, it hits, what is this? Flunderies uses it. Goaty uses it. I gotta update my Goaty deck now. I have to take out shifters. Uh they'll probably side this now. Masterpiece, fine. Draco getting this. Mathmax Circular, not a fan. Ryziel Detonator going to one. Yeah. We need Ryziel needs to get all of the claps. Brilliant Fusion is because there's new Gem Knight stuff coming out. And then there's one cross out. And one talent. Like, a lot of people are saying, well, you just use three thrusts into talent. Let me look up the price for triple tactics thrust. Triple tactics thrust. There we go. In Yu-Gi-Oh! The thrusts. So triple tactics thrust, you can play three of this to go into talent. So we got 13, like 15, 14. So super rares are 12. All right. Let's go for these super rares real quick. Let's just see these from Rarity Collection 3. I love how it says Quarter Century Bonanza, but it says Rarity 03. Like, look at this. 13, 13, like 13. You're pretty much going to be paying $13 a copy for your three thrusts to go into your one damn talents. Like, this kind of sucks because talent is the punish for getting hit with a hand trap. And this stuff just does not come cheap. $10 a copy. Like, $10 minimum for a one of. And it's wild. So that's how that works. Like, who the hell at Konami said wanted it to be okay to have all decks just defenseless to hand traps? Like, for real. Oh, and by the way, Konami, where the hell is Summon Sorceress? Like, seriously, Japan gave an errata Summon Sorceress. Japan gave an errata Summon Sorceress, making both its effects once per turn, but it's still not on the ban list. Like, for real. What is this? Like, seriously. So, deuces. Ryziel and Malice got clapped super ass hard on this. Like super duper hard. They needed the checks. I was saying that Ice Ryzeal needed to be go to one, but they just decided to say, you know what, we're going to take one away from just about all the Ryzeal stuff except for Dreadnator, which is going to be a one. Why Why does Snake Eye get the boost up though? That deck does not need that. Oh, nobody's playing Snake Eye anymore. It's not real. Yeah, watch all the Azamina Snake Eyes decks decide to start coming out of the woodworks again. Um, Baby Chaos Dragons. That has to be Dragon Ruler support. Like, for real. We're getting a light and a dark Dragon Ruler. So seeing Collapse Servant and Wyver Buster go up to two, that's got to be Dragon Ruler support. Like Dragon Link is always going to be in the room as that fly on the wall deck. I need to do a House of the Meta video. Like there's that, but man, nobody wants Snake Eyes back in the meta. Uh Unchained Soul of Sharvara. This was limited, right? So that means Ubel gets a boost. Like Phantom of Ubel went to one. Now this goes to two. So what is this? Unchained Ubel and Fiendsmith Ubel is going to be a deck again. Oh dear lord. Ubel just getting all of the things. Like they just showed off these Jaden Yuki products with him and Ubel. That must be why they're doing that. But like the two top decks, Ryzeal and Malice getting the claps, yeah. Dragon boost up. Again, I think that's a dragon ruler buff because we're getting the light and the dark dragon rulers. Now, if 60 card Dragon Link wants to show up, sure. Nobody cares about Morphing Jar. Like Empty Jar is a deck, but who's really gonna play Empty Jar? Like who? They're only playing Empty Jar in Japan. The threes don't matter. The only deck that cares about these cards being at three is Danger Dark World. So like the five people in the back of the room who play at locals that do Danger Dark World, they're happy that they have all the consistency in the world. Three Ava is not that big of a deal. I mean, I guess that's a Drytron buff, but you can go Drytron without Ava and Performapile Monkey Board going to three. Yeah, Triv, don't drop kick a chair, man. Electromite is not coming off the ban list for whatever reason. Like for whatever reason, Electromite is just not coming off the ban list. So the only pendulum deck that's like relevant in our meta is Melodious. Like we haven't seen anybody play with the Perform Age deck in top with that yet. Or wait, I think it did get a top. Perform Age got a top. So Perform Age and Melodious are the only two pendulum decks in the room. Like those are the only two pendulum decks in the room, and they're like your locals experience. Okay, so winners and losers. Winners for this Danger Dark World. Like Danger Dark World is the big winner for the threes. The rest of the stuff, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Winners in this one, anything Ubel. Like Fiendsmith Ubel, Unchained Ubel, you guys won big time, especially since Fiendsmith took no L's. Like none. No L's, no cuts to Engraver himself. They didn't ban Requiem. You know, they didn't limit Tract or Sanct. So if you're a Fiendsmith player, you're literally like, yeah. Cash Tira, yeah. You guys are doing really damn good right now. Unicorn didn't get banned. So many people crying about Unicorn being banned. right? Yeah. Uh is Snake Eyes a W? I don't know. I think that's a tie. Like Dragon Rulers as a tie for the eight for the deuces, fine. Everybody, the meta won on this with Ryziel and Malice getting the aces and deuces claps. But for the aces, the biggest deck is all the fire decks at locals. Like everybody playing Volcanic, myself included. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed your bonfire at 3 because now you have to take 2 out. But hey, let's look at it this way. You can put one of those 3 copies of your volcanic bonfire in Ashen. I think Ashen got some more support. Yeah, they got a new field spell that came out. So you can take one of the extra 2 copies of bonfire in your volcanic deck and put it in Ashen. I like how the OCG is fixing our TCG exclusive Dark Souls deck, but the TCG has literally decided to shit the fattest turd on this deck and not even try to fix it, and Tistina for that matter. Thank you, OCG and Duelist Advance, for trying to fix TCG decks that the TCG doesn't give two halves of one shit about. MathMech going to 1. I gotta watch Dual Evolution's MathMech video because he put that up like lickety split. Um, Gem Knights with Brilliant Fusion coming in Stampede. That means I don't have to go out and buy it now. Let me get a collector's rare Brilliant Fusion. That's gonna look pretty as hell. Hand traps are the biggest winner in the ones because now you have one talent, one cross out, and one called by the grave. So unless you've got something like the counter trap debunk or Gravedigger's trap hole, or you set up those multiple monster negates, yeah, hand traps are going to tear your ass. And it's all Konami's fault. Bishios took a hit too. And Draco Slayer is not a win because you only have one diagram. Now, if Dragonic diagram with the 2, then Draco would be winning big time. And the L's. Water got fucked thanks to Mermail. Like all the water decks got fucked thanks to Mermail, and it's sad. Shark duelists, like I said, we're gonna have to wait for C32 Shark Drake Levice to get buffed, but that's okay. You lost some extra deck, you'll get it back in a couple of sets. We'll get it back in a couple of sets. Play your rank 5s and level 5s and run the water interruptions and stuff. Batman is still pretty good. You may have to run 2 Xyz Armor Fortresses and maybe another copy of Xyz Revive Splash so you can rank up into Triple D High Wave King Caesar on the opponent's turn. Yeah. Nightmare Griffin, that's a fiend. Like Fiendsmith doesn't play that. Malice plays that. Angry Crystal Beast plays that fine. Link Decoder going to being banned, whatever. Malice will just switch it for Link Devotee. No big deal. Leave your oh yeah. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm looking forward to hearing what everybody has to say about this one. But for now, I've got some decks to adjust. Actually, I play 2 talents in Drytron, so I have to take one out. Oh. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.